Thank you.
Turning 7823, climb now, flight level 290, no speed.
Clip now, 290, no speed, Vueling 7823.
Ground control, good morning, Skyways 1016, flight level 240.
The 246, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1023.
4,1023, speed 246.
Good.
15416, we're just from the intersection to Hotel 1, we're going to require full length departure today.
Flight 416, thank you via Hotel 1, enter right, backtrack, runway 08, line up and wait.
Hotel 1, backtrack in line up and wait, runway 0846.
Euro Charlie 3 Tango with you 260, Berlin VOR.
Echo Alpha Foxtrot 3 Tango London, good morning, climb now, flight level 150, no speed.
Can you repeat?
I'm flight level 150.
150, Euro Charlie 3 Tango.
Legend 412 Whiskey, turn left heading 295, when established localizer 27 left, descend ILS.
Left turn 295, when established localizer, descend glide path, Virgin 412 Whiskey.
3587, Alpha Charlie 546.
Alpha Charlie 546, 3587, thanks.
Good morning, break Virgin 412 Whiskey, descend to altitude 3,000 feet further with the glide.
3,000 further with glide, Virgin 412 Whiskey.
Good transit 5 Papa via Alpha, runway 27 clear for takeoff, surface wind 280 degrees 8 knots.
Alpha, good takeoff from 27,
Control, good morning, Skyways 1016, flight level 240.
Skyways 1016 London, good morning, squawk 1337, Grove 1 Charlie, arrival Birmingham.
Squawk 1337, Group 1 Charlie, Skyways 1016.
Virgin 412 Whiskey, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
160 or greater till 4 DB and fully established, Virgin 412 Whiskey.
Thank you. Moonflower 416, runway 08, clear for takeoff, surface wind 320 degrees, 5 knots.
Moonflower 416, clear takeoff, runway 0846.
Good 456, turn left heading 360 degrees, reduce speed 180 knots. Good 246, turn left heading 360 degrees, reduce speed 180 knots.
To the north, 180 knots, speed bird 246.
246, just confirm that heading 360 degrees.
360 degrees, speed bird 240.
Thank you. Good 11 Mike, nothing further. Montana Cam 122,
inbound Husky.
Good 11 Mike, Montana Cam 122, goodbye.
122, here's all Mike, thanks for bye.
Is that Skyways 2 Papa Charlie?
Skyways 2 Papa Charlie, are you from?
Skyways 2 Papa Charlie London, good morning, squawk 1332, Logan 1 Hotel, arrival 27 left.
1332, Logan 1 Hotel 27 left, 2 Papa Charlie.
Heading 7823, Montana Unicom 122, Malay, bye-bye.
Unicom 122, Decimate, Vueling 7823, bye-bye.
Echo Alpha Foxtrot 3 Tango, climb flight level 310. Echo Alpha Foxtrot 3 Tango, climb flight level 310. Echo Alpha Foxtrot 3 Tango, London. Iberia 672, nothing further, Montana Com 122, Malay.
Okay, Unicorn 122, Iberia 672, bye-bye.
Bye, break easy 74, Montana Com 122, Malay.
1 easy 74, good day.
246, turn left heading 295, when established localizer 27 left, descend ILS.
Left 295, once localized established, descend on the glide, speed bird 246.
Traffic approach with 8190 with you, direct SFD.
I'm not sure where you are, sir. Please monitor Unicom. I'll call you if I need you.
Monitoring Unicom with 8190.
Oh, with 019, disregard. I've got you now. Climb at flight level 130, no speed.
Climbing 130 knots.
You need to turn right on your departure. Turn right, please.
Turning right with 8190.
Virgin 412 Whiskey, clear to land 27 left, surface wind calm.
Clear to land 27 left, Virgin 42 Whiskey.
Seabird 73 behind this next landing, Virgin A330, line up 27 left behind.
Lining up, 27 left behind, Speedbird 70.
Seabird 246, no speed restriction, continue approach, 1 to depart in the gap.
Roger, 246.
D68 Uniform Zulu, no speed restriction. D68 Uniform Zulu, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Unicom 122.8, thank you very much, sir. Have a good day. 68 Uniform Zulu.
You too. Translate 5 Papa, climb now flight level 290, no speed.
Climb now flight level 290, no speed, Translate 5 Papa.
Alec Rolling Swift 490 Uniform 32511 with Delta PDC 1023, fully ready.
490 Uniform, good morning, push and start approved 511, face to the south.
Push to face south, thanks for 490 Uniform.
London, hello, it's Arrow 99. Do you require us this morning?
Arrow 99 negative.
Roger, we'll go to Unicom. Thanks, good morning.
Thanks. Boeing 7823, contact Paris on 124.725.
Move left 416, we're 5,000 feet.
Flight 416, thank you, climb now flight level 230, no speed.
230, no speed, 46.
Logan Air 1731, nothing further, monitor Unicom 122.8.
122.8, many thanks, bye-bye.
Lola Control, Flyer 3 Yankee Golf, when you've got a chance, can we get PDC please?
3 Yankee Golf, certainly. 412 Whiskey, continue straight ahead on Echo, and right into Golf, parking 318.
Straight ahead, Echo, right into Golf 318, Virgin 412 Whiskey, thanks for your service, see ya.
Good morning.
Landing control, Aeroflot 140, good day, passing altitude 3,500 feet for 4,000 feet, Lambon 10 Zulu departure.
Flight 140 London, good morning, climb now flight level 170, no speed.
No speed and climbing flight level 170, Aeroflot 140.
Speed was 73, clear takeoff 27 left, surface wind calm.
Speed was 73, taking off.
Skyways 2 Papa Charlie, equal decent.
3 Papa Charlie, descend flight level 160, level by Sabre.
160 Sabre to Papa Charlie.
Echo Alpha Foxtrot 3 Tango, monitor Unicom 122.8. Was Air 819, turn right heading 160 degrees.
Skyways 1016, stop of descent.
Skyways 1016, descend flight level 220.
Turn level 220, Skyways 1016.
Aeroflot 140, climb flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, Aeroflot 140.
London Control to Speedbird 862 Uniform.
Stand by. Speedbird 246, surface wind calm, 27 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 left, Speedbird 246.
The other Speedbird station calling, pass message.
Speedbird 862 Uniform, requesting clearance please. A320, stand 509, information Delta, requesting clearance to Prague.
Speedbird 862 Uniform, clearance with you on PDC, report when you're ready.
862 Uniform, thank you.
Speedbird 73, airborne passing 2000.
73, thank you, climb now flight level 180, no speed.
180, no speed, Speedbird 73.
Clear 819, climb flight level 250.
Was there 819 climbing to 250?
Moonflower 416, climb flight level 310.
Climb 310, Moonflower 416.
Aeroflot 140, Dane 2 Alpha, arrival Manchester.
Say again?
Dane 2 Alpha, arrival.
Roger. Dana 12.
Uber 246, vacate next right, second left onto Bravo.
Next 5 on the Bravo, speed bird 246.
Aeroflot 140, redirect well in.
Direct to Welland, Aeroflot 140.
London Control, hello, Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo with you, flight level T30 descending down to flight level 30.
And a 6 Romeo Echo, London, good morning, squawk 0342.
0342, Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo.
Figure 246, Bravo, stand 535.
Bravo 535, thanks, speed bird 246.
Morning.
Spirit 490 uniform, taxi please.
Spirit 490 uniform, Alpha hold at November 2 whiskey.
Alpha November 2 whiskey, Spirit 490 uniform.
Minus 6 Romeo Echo, are you inbound Bombo at present?
A firm, Romeo Echo.
Minus 6 Romeo Echo, roger. Descend flight level 80 to be level at Barkway, expect runway 22 Stansted.
Roger, could you repeat the altitude, Romeo Echo?
Flight level 80.
Roger, flight level 80 via Barkway, Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo, runway 22.
Skyways 1016, expect runway 33 at Birmingham, descend flight level 160.
Expect runway 33, descending level 150, Skyways 1016.
Flight level 160.
160, correction, Skyways 1016.
And a 6 Romeo Echo, you can in fact expect runway 04 Stansted.
Roger, expect runway 04, Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo.
Speedbird 73, climb flight level 290.
290, Speedbird 73.
As 819, nothing further now. Monotina com 122.8.
No further ATC, thank you very much for your amazing AC services. Going to 122.8, bye-bye.
Bye.
Requesting push and start for Olympic 495.
Olympic 495, push and start approved, face to the east.
Facing east, push and start approved for Olympic 495.
Moonflower 416, nothing further, Monotina com 122.8.
Over to Unicom 122.8, have a good morning.
You too. Skyways 2 Papa Charlie, descend flight level 80, level Lambourne.
80 Lambourne to Papa Charlie.
London, good morning, Ryanair 115, Lambourne 1 Zulu, 2600 for 6000.
Ryanair 115, London, good morning, climb now flight level 220, no speed.
Flight level 220, thanks Ryanair 115.
London, good morning, Easy 59 Papa Alpha, Cfe3Yg Eglc-Lfrq E190.
G59 Papa Alpha London, good morning, redirect to, direct to Zidil.
Direct Zidil, Easy 59 Papa Alpha.
Ryanair 115, redirect Leicester, climb flight level 340.
Direct Leicester, flight level 340, Ryanair 115.
London Speedbird 862 uniform, requesting push and start, please.
Sorry, who was that?
Speedbird 862 uniform, push and start, requested 509.
Speedbird 862 uniform, good morning, push and start approved face south.
Push and start approved face south, Speedbird 862 uniform.
London Control, Virgin 29 is with you, taxing to the holding point 08 right, London Gatwick.
Virgin 29, London, good morning, hold at Juliet 1.
We'll hold at Juliet 1, Virgin 29.
Gatwick 2 Papa Charlie, turn left heading 245, straight in approach, 27 left.
245, straight in, 27 left, 2 Papa Charlie.
Speedbird 73, climb flight level 370.
370, Speedbird 73.
Crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large...
Speedbird 490 uniform, from November 2 Whiskey, clear takeoff 27 left, wind 330 degrees, 4 knots.
From November 2 Whiskey, clear takeoff 27 left, Speedbird 490
Call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away.
Requesting taxi Olympic 495.
Olympic 495, taxi via Bravo, hold at Bravo 1.
Executing responsibilities in the
Taxi via Bravo, hold up Bravo 1, Olympic 495.
actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be received. Now's the time to get out any last minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from the gate...
Last station, readability 0. I don't think I cover where you are because I can't hear. Skyway 1016, descend flight level 80.
Descend level 80, Skyway 1016.
Virgin 29 via Juliet 1, line up 08 right.
Via Juliet 1, line up 08 right, Virgin 29.
02155, climb now flight level 150, no speed. Skyway 2 Papa Charlie, runway 27 left with 30 miles, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, given H1023.
3,1023, Skyway 2 Papa Charlie.
I think that's Tomjet 2361. Don't cover where you are, please monitor Unicom. Speedbird 73, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
131.1, Speedbird 73.
London Control, good morning, November 495, Lima Mike, just left Shoreham, on track, Goodwood at 2,300 feet. Request climb into controlled airspace IFR.
November 495, Lima Mike, London, squawk 6023.
6023, November 5, Lima Mike.
Gatwick 2 Papa Charlie, turn left heading 240 degrees, when established localizer 27 left, descend ILS.
Left heading 240, when established on localizer, descend with the right, 2 Papa Charlie.
236 Charlie, London.
If it's the 36 Charlie approaching Juliet 4.
236 Charlie, good morning, via Juliet 1, line up and wait 08 right.
Juliet 1, line up, runway 08 right, this is 236 Charlie.
Virgin 29, clear takeoff 08 right, surface wind 300 degrees, 6 knots.
Virgin 29, clear takeoff 08 right, we've got the wind, thank you.
London, good morning, Golf Papa Charlie India Zulu, direct Goodwood altitude 2000 feet.
Papa Charlie India Zulu London, good morning, squawk 0473.
40473, Golf India Zulu.
November 495 Lima Mike, thank you. You are clear to join controlled airspace on track to Goodwood, climb in flight level 110.
Clear to enter controlled airspace on track to Goodwood, climb flight level 110, November 5 Lima Mike.
London, good morning, Shuttle 3 Victor, flight level 190 inbound on line.
Shuttle 3 Victor, London, good morning, Bovington 4 Alpha, 27 left Heathrow.
Bovington 4 Alpha, runway 27 left, Shuttle 3 Victor.
London to be British 62 uniform, requesting taxi, please.
British 62 uniform, taxi Alpha, hold at November 3.
Alpha November 3, A62 uniform.
Goodwood 490 uniform, climb now flight level 230, no speed.
No speed, 230, so 490 uniform.
Golf India Zulu, thank you, identified. Deconfliction service, turn right heading 330 degrees.
Identified deconfliction service, right heading 330 degrees, Golf India Zulu.
Golf India Zulu, you are clear to turn controlled airspace on that heading, climb flight level 110.
On the heading, clear joint controlled airspace, climbing flight level 110, Golf India Zulu.
96 Romeo Echo, turn right heading 170 degrees, radar vectors ILS, runway 04.
Roger, turn right heading 180 degrees, vectors for runway 04, 6 Romeo Echo.
Just set the heading 170 degrees.
Roger, 170, 6 Romeo Echo.
Skyways 1016, nothing further, Monotuna Com 122.8.
Unicorn 122.8, thank you, bye bye, Skyways 1016.
Bye. Virgin 29, climb now flight level 150, no speed.
Climb now, flight level 150, no ATC speed for Virgin 29.
Good morning. On the pond 212 for 9 Heathrow, 7 that's Echo, clearance 200 please.
On the pond 212, good morning, clearance PDC, report when you're ready for push. Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo, runway 04 with 32 miles, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Roger, descent down to 3,000 feet, QNH 1022, Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo.
Easy 236 Charlie, runway 08 right, clear for takeoff, surface wind 300 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 08 right, easy 236 Charlie.
Yellow Control Flyer, 3 Yankee Golf, stand 22, E190 at City, request start.
Our flight time will be
3 Yankee Golf, morning, start
1
approved.
hour, 15 minutes. Please
Start
note
approved,
the
3 Yankee
cabin
Golf.
doors now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed.
London Control,
If you
hello,
have not
81
already,
Zulu,
fasten
Zulu,
your
hello, hello, hello.
Flight is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position.
Sorry, it was hello, 81 Quebec Zulu,
Cabin crew, clear doors for departure.
81 Quebec Zulu, good morning, line up on weight 08 right. On weight 08 right, easy 1 Quebec Zulu. Pick 495, taxi November 2 Whiskey.
November 2 Whiskey, I'll look for 95.
Skyways 2 Papa Charlie, continue approach, number 1.
Continue to Papa Charlie.
Ryanair 115, Monotuna Com 122.8.
122.8, double Ryanair 115.
Bye.
Attention to the flight attendants as they demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. You will notice
London, very good morning. Shuttle 2 Kilo, stand 503, ready for push and start.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, good morning, 503, push and start, face to the east.
Mr. Blue, face the Shuttle 2 Kilo.
To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you.
Easy 1 Quebec Zulu, clear for takeoff 08 right, surface wind 300 degrees, 8 knots.
Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally.
0 right, clear takeoff, Easy 1 Quebec Zulu. Easy 236 Charlie, climb now, flight level 290, no speed.
Someone who requires assistance, secure your mask.
129, flight level 290, no speed restrictions, easy 236 Charlie.
Pick 495, via November 2 Whiskey, clear for takeoff 27 left, wind 330 degrees, 4 knots.
November Whiskey, clear takeoff runway 27 left, Winch copy, that'll be for
Wrap
95.
the straps around your waist and buckle at the front.
Shuttle 3 Victor, when you're ready, descend flight level 80, level Bovingdon.
Pull firmly on the red cord. Only
Man ready, descend level 80, level Bovingdon,
if your life vest does
3
not
Victor.
inflate
Golf India Zulu, climb flight level 140.
for manual
Climb flight level 140, Golf India Zulu.
with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can
Clear 490 uniform, turn left heading 180 degrees.
from the seat, slip
Left on
your
80,
arms
so
into the
490.
strap and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the
Fly
smoke
3 Yankee Golf ready for taxi.
located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back.
Flyer 3 Yankee Golf, right to taxi hold at Echo, then the backtrack runway 27 Vic 8 Kilo, taxi holding point Mike.
Cabin is ready.
Echo backtrack Kilo and hold at Mike. Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
81-4 Quebec Zulu, climb now flight level 180, no speed.
180, no speed, 81-4 Quebec Zulu.
Under control, Golf Echo Alpha uniform request.
Golf Oscar uniform, pass message.
Golf Oscar uniform requesting clearance into the London City CTA to join the ILS for Biggin Hill.
To stand by, brake Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo, turn left heading 065, cleared ILS runway 04.
Confirm for 6 Romeo Echo.
Firm left 060 degrees now, cleared ILS 04.
060 degrees, cleared ILS runway 04, Ryanair 6 Romeo.
Guys, 2 Papa Charlie, cleared land runway 27 left, wind 330 degrees, 4 knots.
Clear to land 27 left, 2 Papa Charlie.
Super 862 uniform behind the next landing, UKV A320, line up 27 left behind.
Behind the London aircraft, line up behind 27 left, speed 862 uniform.
November 5 Lima Mike, climb flight level 280.
Could we actually change the flight level to 240, Flight Mike?
November 5 Lima Mike, climb flight level 240.
Flight level 240 for November 5 Lima Mike, thanks.
Golf India Zulu, what's your requested level?
240, please.
Golf India Zulu, roger, turn right heading 355.
Right, heading 355, Golf India Zulu.
Virgin 29, climb flight level 360.
Up to 360, Virgin 29.
490 uniform on navigation Lalna, climb flight level 370.
Direct Lalna, climb flight level 370, so 490 uniform.
And 6 Romeo Echo number 1, contact, no, it's just ground. Continue approach runway 04.
Roger, continue approach runway 04, Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo.
Anyway, Sierra Victor London.
Ryanair 0 Victor, yes, hello.
Ryanair Sierra Victor, good morning, hold at Lima 1.
Holding at Lima 1, Ryanair 0 Victor.
Right, Ryanair Sierra Victor, are you ready for an immediate?
No, we'll wait for you.
Roger. And 6 Romeo Echo, runway 04, clear to land, surface wind 030 degrees, 5 knots.
Roger, clear to land, runway 04, Ryanair 6 Romeo Echo.
London, good morning, Speedbird 700 Whiskey at stand 523, request push and start.
700 Whiskey, good morning, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Speedbird 700 Whiskey.
Shuttle 2 Kilo ready for taxi.
Shuttle 2 Kilo right onto Alpha and hold short of Echo.
Right Alpha, hold short Echo, Shuttle 2 Kilo.
Guys, 2 Papa Charlie, straight ahead on Echo, right Golf, parking is 327.
Alpha Golf 327 to Papa Charlie.
1 end brake, Super 682 uniform, clear for takeoff 27 left, service wind calm.
Clear for takeoff 27 left, Super 862 uniform.
We're 490 uniform, nothing further. Monitor Unicom 122.8.
128 with 490 uniform, thanks, bye.
1N, break Golf India Zulu, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Golf India Zulu.
Runner 8 Sierra Victor behind the next landing, company 737, line up on way to runway 04 behind.
Roger, after the landing, company aircraft line up and waits behind Rhino 8 Sierra Victor.
Olympic 495, climb now flight level 370, no speed.
Climbing flight level 370, no speed, Olympic 495.
Virgin 29, nothing further, Monitor Unicom 122.8.
Over to Unicom 122.8, thanks for your ATC today, bye-bye.
Good morning. Golf India Zulu, resume on navigation, direct Daventry.
No, direct Daventry, Golf India Zulu.
Fly 3 Yankee Golf, ready to go.
Fly 3 Yankee Golf, thank you, runway 27, clear for takeoff, surface wind 270 degrees, less than 5.
Clear for takeoff, Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
85 Papa Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 260, level at exit Hill.
Flight ready, 260, level exit Hill, easy 59 Papa Alpha.
Hello London, Tom, Cfe3Yg with you, full ready.
Tomjet 589, good morning, via Juliet 1, runway 08 right, clear for takeoff, surface wind 040 degrees, 4 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 08 right, Tomjet 589.
November 5, Lima Mike, redirect Daventry.
Direct Daventry, November 5 Lima Mike.
Middle 2 Kilo, continue via Alpha, hold at November 3.
Continue Alpha, hold November 3, shuttle 2 Kilo.
Bolton Control, good morning, Air 536, taxiing to runway 08 right at London Gatwick.
Aeroflot 5736, London, good morning, hold at Juliet 1.
Hold Juliet 1, Aeroflot 5736.
Shuttle 2 Kilo, continue taxi to November 3 and monitor the tower on 118.5.
To November 3 and tower 118.5, shuttle 2 Kilo.
Speedbird 700 whiskey for tower, correction for taxi, contact tower 118.5.
1185, Speedbird 700 whiskey, good day.
Good day. London broadcast all stations on the ground at Heathrow for push or clearance. Contact tower 118.5, London out. Fly 3 Yankee Golf, climb now, flight level 170, no speed.
Flight level 170, Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
Level 3 Victor, leave Bovingdon, heading 125, no speed for 27 left.
No speed and leaving Bovingdon, heading 125, shuttle 3 Victor.
Speedbird 862 uniform, climb now, flight level 290, no speed.
290, no speed, 862 uniform.
Aeroflot 5736, line up and wait, runway 08 right.
Runway 08 right, Aeroflot 5736.
Easy 236 Charlie, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
131 December 1, easy 236 Charlie, regulator right.
Good morning, break easy 14 Quebec Zulu, climb flight level 290.
290, easy 14 Quebec Zulu.
Fly 3 Yankee Golf, turn right heading 140 degrees.
Right 140, Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
08 Sierra Victor, runway 04, clear for takeoff, surface wind 040 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 04, Rhino 8 Sierra Victor.
Runway Papa Lima, London.
999 Papa Lima, holding point Lima 3, ready for depart.
Runway Papa Lima, good morning, via Lima 1, line up and wait, runway 04.
Line up and wait, after 999 Papa Lima.
Shuttle 3 Victor, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, shuttle 3 Victor.
EV59 Papa Alpha, contact Paris 124.725.
Paris 124.725, EV59 Papa Alpha, good morning.
Morning, Olympic 495, climb flight level 330.
Flight level 330, Olympic 495.
Flight 3 Yankee Golf, stop your climb initially at flight level 110.
Stop climb 110, I'm guessing we climbed a bit quicker than you expected.
Yeah, you could see that. Flight 3 Yankee Golf, route direct Hawk.
Direct Hawk for Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
Oslo 5736, ready for takeoff, runway 08 right.
Slot 5736, thank you, clear for takeoff 08 right, surface wind 040 degrees 4 knots.
Clear to takeoff 08 right, Oslo 5736.
Do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatories.
Shuttle 3 Victor 27 left, 28 miles, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1022.
QNH 1022, descending full fast speed, shuttle 3 Victor.
Complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be
Olympic 495, contact Paris Control 124.725.
Contact French Control 124.725. Thank you very much for your ATC. Bye bye.
Bye. Flight 3 Yankee Golf, climb flight level 130.
130, Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
Taram 720 London.
Taram 720 radio.
720, good morning, line up and wait, runway 08 right.
Line up and wait, runway 08 right, Taram 720.
Virgin 37 London. Virgin 37 London.
Ryanair, Sierra Victor 4000.
Ryanair Sierra Victor, thank you, climb now, flight level 290, no speed.
290, no speed restriction, Ryanair, Sierra Victor.
Flyer 3 Yankee Golf, climb flight level 150.
150, Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
Ryanair Papa Lima, runway 04, clear for takeoff, surface wind 040 degrees 3 knots. Ryanair Papa Lima, runway 04, clear for takeoff, surface wind 040 degrees 5 knots.
Good, what's the call traveling ground 4 Ryanair Papa Lima?
ED14 Quebec Zulu, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
31, that's more than easy, 146.
Bye-bye.
Tomjet 589, 6000.
Tomjet 589, climb now, flight level 330, no speed.
Insulet 330, no speed, thanks, Tomjet.
Flight 3 Yankee Golf, climb flight level 170.
170, Flyer 3 Yankee Golf.
Shuttle 3 Victor, turn right heading 180 degrees, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Right heading 180, 3 fast speed, shuttle 3 Victor.
Flight 3 Yankee Golf, thanks for that, climb flight level 240, report your requested level.
240 is my requested level, not going far.
Flight 3 Yankee Golf, roger. So the 240 is unavailable this direction, can you accept 250 or 230?
We're going west. I thought we could go even to France west.
Your flight plan says Hawk at 250 and drift 24, so initially you need an odd level. Paris will shout at us otherwise.
Okay, yeah, we'll go 250 then.
Flight 3 Yankee Golf, roger. Climb flight level 250.
Up to flight level 250, Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
Yeah, after Hawk, after Drake, you're 2... Oh, you know what, maintain flight level 240.
Okay, we'll stick at 240, Fly 3 Yankee Golf.
Shuttle 3 Victor, turn right heading 0, I have Boeing 747
in front of the runway.
Shuttle 3 Victor, turn right heading 240 degrees when established localizer, 27 left, descend ILS.
Right heading 240, once established, descend on the ILS, shuttle 3 Victor.
Aeroflot 5736, climb flight level 230.
Climb 230, Aeroflot 5736.
Control morning, Ryanair 4 Charlie on the ground, downstairs, request clearance to carry.
Ryanair 4 Charlie, morning, clearance PDC, report when you're ready for push. Roger, we'll call you ready for push, Ryanair 4 Charlie. Ryanair 8 Papa Lima, climb now, flight level 290, no speed.
Climb 290, no speed, Ryanair Papa.
Ryanair 8 Sierra Victor, redirect Conan.
Route direct to Conan, Ryanair, Sierra Victor.
Shadow 3 Victor, you're slightly fast there, can you start reducing your speed?
We are reducing Shadow 3 Victor.
London, hello again. Shuttle 2 Kilo passing 4,000 to 6,000.
Shadow 2 Kilo, thank you, climb now, flight level 180, no speed.
180, no speed, Shuttle 2 Kilo.
Of India Zulu, can you accept an amended level of 260, just so I don't have to speed separate you and your friend?
Yeah, climb 260, go for India Zulu.
Thank you. Shadow 3 Victor, contact Tower 1185.
Tower 1185, you question of Shuttle 3 Victor, bye-bye.
Bye. Cuban 862 uniform, contact Brussels control 131.1.
131.1, Speedbird 862 uniform, thank you for your service, bye-bye.
Morning, Ryanair Papa Lima, redirect Conan.
Direct Conan, Ryanair Papa Lima.
Shadow 2 Kilo, Dane 2 Alpha, arrival Manchester.
Dane 2 Alpha, Shuttle 2 Kilo.
Clear for takeoff, Talon 720.
Golf India Zulu, I'm closing shortly, continue with Unicom 122.8.
Unicom 1228, Golf India Zulu, morning.
Morning. Number 5 Lima Mike, same for you, monitor Unicom 1228, good morning.
Sorry, is that Unicom 5 Lima Mike?
FM, monitor Unicom, good morning.
Correct, good morning, see you.
Shadow 2 Kilo, redirect to Trent.
Redirect Trent, Shuttle 2 Kilo.
Fly 3 Yankee Golf, nothing further, monitor Unicom 122.8.
22.8 for Flyer 3 Yankee Golf, thanks Tom, bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Ryanair 8.
moments, our lovely flight attendants will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note we only accept credit cards.
O'Connell. Hello. Press push to talk. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, have you switched your audio? Streaming, by the way. Still can't hear you, just getting fuzzy noise. Nope, can't hear you. Oh, I hear fuzziness. I can hear my own voice. When you transmit and I'm talking, I can hear my own voice.
Figured it.
What?
No, what I did last night when we jumped off, I carried on trying there's like an interaction kind of free app.
Oh, okay.
What I did is that I unplugged my microphone and used my headset to play the volume. And what it is, when I've gone to talk, I haven't put the microphone back in correctly. I put it upside down so it weren't in.
Bell end. Look at that link I've just sent you. Even though it's Facebook, you should be able to see it public, I think. This is why you need to buy the yoke and throttle I own.
I know, I so badly want them.
Have you seen, are you looking at the post?
The throttle pack for the Airbus 319, 318.
Yeah, 318, 390. Well, it goes all the way. Oh, it's 4. You can. It's 4, so you can have all the way up to a 380 or 340. If only there was one.
Oh, what was it? Launch at the same time we would sell at $70 US.
Yeah.
Oh mate, I've got to buy that for that price.
That's not that bad, is it? I'm gonna be. I'll be buying it.
You need to do a yoke now.
Huh?
I said I need to do an Airbus yoke. Not yoke, joystick, sorry.
Oh yeah, they said in one of the answers that it's in their plan, because they're going to do these. They've already announced a rudder pedals, and they're looking at a side stick as well. But for now, any side stick will do.
And hopefully they do a captain and a first officer side yoke, joystick.
These guys are really taking over, you know, taking over the area of the market they're in, which is the mid range, because they're as good as stuff that costs £1,800.
No, exactly. That's exactly what we needed. We've been missing that type of market from flight sim for ages, haven't we? You got the Cfe3Yg, which is alright, but
it's cheap. It's the low end, yeah.
Like I said, you never had anything in between, did you? It was either stupidly expensive or stupid cheap. Ah, yes. So just got off our conference call for work.
Yeah.
You know, we're all slowly looking to get ourselves back into the industry. You know, people that, you know, basically us drivers will probably be the first ones back in, because obviously the least risk of not being interfered with other people on public transport.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said next week he'll probably, you know, get into contact with us all on an individual, see who wants to get back, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm going to straight away put my hands up saying, yeah, I'm desperate to go back and work and stuff like that. Also put the note that was like, obviously I said, if that's the case, I said, Craig, just allow a day, or because we'll probably have to, you know, sort all the vehicles out. They haven't been used for 6 or 7 weeks, so batteries could be flat, so we might have to, you know, get the vehicles up and running again. No point having a company if you can't transport anything. So yeah, very positive meeting.
Means you've got to go back to work though, mate.
Mate, I know it sounds deja vu as much I used to complain before all of this. I am desperate to get back to work now, and I've said to myself as well, I am not going to complain so much when I get back.
No.
I mean, as much as it is a pain in the arse, you know, it's that typical saying, you don't really know what you have until you've lost it type of situation. Do you know what I mean? And you know, that as much as I like being at home and flying and spending time with my parents, you know, doing it all the time, I appreciate why I like to be out and be active and working. And as much as I hate it, that's why I like that kind of mental, physical challenge of our industry.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's the thing about it, you know, it's never the same. Otherwise it gets dull and repetitive. Well, it does get dull and repetitive to a degree, but, you know, there's always a new challenge. Someone throws a curveball at you.
Right, I'll be back in a minute, mate. I'm streaming, by the way. I'm testing. What I'm doing is I haven't put their fixed file in because I don't think it did anything at all. What I have done is he told me about an entry in their ini file, which controls the auto throttle and how responsive it is. They had it set that the auto throttle was responding to a prediction of 9 seconds time.
Yeah.
To me, that's way too far. I mean, 9 seconds. You can gain 100 knots in 9 seconds.
You know, once
some
it's done that,
situations.
you know, once if that computer predicts in 9 seconds, I'm going to hit wind shear, put full power on, even though you don't need it.
Yeah, this is the problem. That's why I don't think it's struggling to decide to idle or to completely idle. So I've set it to 1 second, so the auto throttle is now reacting to a 1 second prediction, which is fine because all auto throttle has a certain amount of prediction on it. You can't have it react to current situation,
Instantly, yeah, exactly.
or else it's too late. But off a 1 second prediction, I'll be able to tell if it's better. It'll either be better or it just would be the same issue. So
yeah,
and then I'll have to do the flight again. If it's not better like this, I'll do the flight again with their file and put it back to the 9 second prediction and see if it's worse. But I feel like if that actually works and it is actually working off a 1 second prediction, I should see a difference now.
Yeah.
Right, back in a minute.
Yeah, call me too.
I'm back.
I'm back, mate.
Okay.
What's your plans after this flight? Are you doing a return?
Not committing to anything yet. I'll see how the descent goes and see how this arrival goes. If it goes well, then I'm calling this test complete. I'm not even testing their file because it did nothing.
Yeah, go on.
But if we're good, yeah, I might jump off and do something else. I need a bath, to be honest. I'm going to have a bath at least.
Oh man, I so need a haircut. Tempted to just buy clippers.
Shave it off.
Yeah.
Shave that shit!
Problem is though, I did that accidentally once before, and I hated it. But I was saying about my sister's one time, and I was like, I needed to get a haircut, so I said to her, I was like, "Oh sis," I said, "where's your nearest hairdresser?" I said, "I need to go out and get my haircut," and she's like, "I'll do it for you. I'll do, you know, her boyfriend's hair." I'm like, "You know how to do my haircut, right?" She goes, "Yeah, short back and sides." I'm like, "Well, okay, you sound like you know what you're doing. I'll let you do it." Gets the clippers, number one. She goes straight through the fringe, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "This is a short back and sides." I said, "No, this is a one all over, you idiot." I said, "You're giving me an army haircut." And then obviously, because she's then already gone through half the bloody fringe, I've had to go, you know, skinheads, and I was not impressed. I like my French.
You updated your 747 yet?
No.
I've done the update and then just copied all the put all the liveries reinstalled and stuff, and it seems to work fine. Don't know what they've changed.
Can it be done through their control center, or do you have to get a new? Matt, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
New installer.
Oh, new installer. Okay.
Yeah, mate.
I'll do that when I next fly the 714. If I next fly the 714.
If. It'll still be there in our fleet list. They're not going to remove it.
No, I know. I know you know that, but I just, you know what I'm like with long haul.
'Cause 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 ' Yeah, can't handle it, little pussy.
So boring.
This aircraft does not handle an RNAV approach very well because it just blindly follows a 3-degree descent, I think, on the finals.
Yeah.
Even though the finals point is 3,000 feet, and then the runway 8.3 miles ahead is 343 feet. It doesn't follow like the trajectory to the runway directly. It will just do a 3-degree descent. Which last time I did this flight, it's just too much. So I'm going to take it down to 3,000 and take over manually from there. It's not so bad if you join in an ILS, which is most of the time. So I'm not gonna care too much about that. I more care about it being able to actually slow down. What I've done as well, because by default this thing sets 290 knots at 0.74, I think, at 3 degrees as its descent profile. I've changed because I'm not doing a long flight or a high flight, and I'm at long range cruise. My long range cruise is Mach 0.85, so I've set it at 250 knots at Mach point. Sorry, not Mach 0.85, 59. Mach 0.59 at 3 degrees, so it'll keep the 3 degrees, but the speed's a lot less. What it has been doing on the last couple of tries, it has to speed up from my cruise speed to 290 knots in the descent. So I've changed that. Really, that works 290 at point whatever at 3 degrees when you're coming down from 36,000 feet, because it'll first get the max speed, then it'll cross to the descent speed. It'll keep the 3 degrees, and then at 10,000 it crosses down to 250 at 10.
Yeah.
I used to fiddle with their descent degrees to put it at 2 degrees, but that's just ridiculous. It extends your descent about 50 miles.
Yeah, no, of course. It's a big difference, isn't it?
Well, here we go, top of descent. And I'm in V out and LNAV, which I should be. 3,000 set, because that's when I'm going to take over. Once I'm established, I should have visual. Let's recheck the airfield. What the weather we've got. Yeah, where did that go?
To assist with customs at our destination,
070 at 10 Kavok, no overcast or anything.
complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Right, now it's set 250 knots as it should. And look, the throttle's actually idling to bring it back to 250 knots because it's not doing a fucking prediction. Instantly I can tell that's better. The fact that it's actually idling completely to get down to 250 knots. It's maintaining the 3-degree descent as programmed.
But
so
that's
better.
That's then the next problem, because the whole point of it, I believe, I might have to double check this with a real airline pilot, but the autopilot is supposed to take preference of speed over height. So you know, like in the Airbus or the Boeing, if we go to reduce the speed bug, it brings the nose up and reduces the rate of descent to help slow the speed down, doesn't it?
Yeah, right. At 250. Yep, the throttle's managing it as it should. It's whether it puts a bit too much on and then brings it back. It might put a bit too much on but then bring it back, so it shouldn't get more than
doing it once is not so bad, but if it's constantly chasing itself, then that's a problem, isn't it?
There, I can see it reacting. It's gone to 252, almost 2. It's like 251.5, and now it's reduced the throttle a little bit. It might just be at this altitude it can't get the exact throttle for it, which is fine. I don't care if it's chasing it within 5 knots or 10 knots. It's when it's 20 knots over and still not reacting to it because it's on a prediction. This might have fixed it just doing this, and I'll tell them that. I did notice a high rate climb out on departure. It wasn't high. It wasn't anywhere near as high as it has been before. It didn't get up to like 6,000-7,000, but I think it did get closing on 5,000 feet per minute, but that's because they climbed me quite early on the departure, so I was still on a 210 speed limit on my departure, and then started a flight level change climb. And flight level change is going to put max power in and pitch up, but obviously it put max power in, started the pitch up, but it's only at 210, so that's increased quite a lot by the time it's pitched up. So I'm blaming that on that. Whereas when I've actually followed through with the arrival, and then it's switched to 250 knots, and then started the climb, it's not been as bad. Well, this is keeping 250 knots roughly. Well, rough enough. And I'm still on descent profile because this aircraft can manage an idle 3-degree descent from cruise altitude. I feel like might have fixed it, and it's not whatever they've done with that file. I'll tell them that file don't even bother because it did nothing for me, and I'm not going to retest that file if this has fixed it. If it's just that the throttle is predicting too far ahead. I don't know why they've got it set to a 9-second prediction. That's just like a long way in the future.
Yeah, no, of course.
Because that means it's when I'm on approach and I take over, you keep the auto throttle on this, just like you do in most jets now, until flare, and then it'll auto idle. If I start making corrections, it's now predicting 9 seconds ahead what I'm going to do. It can't predict what I'm going to do 9 seconds ahead. It needs to react to what I'm doing at a reasonable time, or else it's going to kill itself.
Yeah.
It probably didn't help the last 2 tests I've done at 290 I've done at the default descent paths.
Alright, yeah.
I might request like a voice meeting, it's just easier to explain to them then. Doing a good job so far of the 250, and we're 10,000 feet from our top of after our top of descent, and we're still on descent profile.
That's good.
The problem will come when I'm on a 200. Well, it might come, or it might idle itself properly. That's it. Need to do a longer flight in it. Might see what's available on TUI. Actually, we've got summer schedules at the minute, haven't we?
Should be now, yeah.
See what Greek islands we've got.
I just had someone message you, mate.
Oh yeah, I see. It is, yes. You feel that embryo. New version, obviously. Oh, apparently I can fly to Bengurin using this. From LL? That makes no sense. Oh, it's because I've got TriStar selected. Oops. Got to be somewhere I haven't flown to. LTBA. Oh, that's a new place.
LT, that's Turkey, isn't it?
hang on, it's still fucking up because I'm pressing my push to talk. Let me stop speaking to you. Might have to do a 2E flight to make a long flight.
The flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. We have begun our final descent into France. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Well, I'm going to tell it now to slow to 210. Hopefully it should idle the power, continue on the descent maybe. Now, the question is it going to, so it's idled the power, it's continuing the descent, is it going to let me put speed brake out and not try and kill it with the throttle? Yes it is, because it's only a 1 second prediction. And it knows within 1 second it's not going to need throttle. Could probably put a bit of speed brake away, to be honest. Still keeping the throttle idle. It's not actually revved up yet. Now the question is, 230 knots is my flap 1 speed limit. Now, since it's reacting a bit quicker, I think I can put flap 1 in as I would want to. Oh, we get flap 1, put my speed brake away. Hopefully it won't overreact and overspeed my flaps, because it still should try and get me down to, well, it's still not trying to get me down speed yet. It is idle as far as I can see. It is idle, so I'm just helping it with the speed brake, which is fine. It's when it, before, right now it would be putting power on because it'd look 9 seconds ahead and think it needs more power now.
Yeah.
See if we can get down to 180 for this turn, or after the turn. What it is, it's fine at the minute because I don't need to completely lose a speed. It's that last minute when you need to actually get down to your landing speed. That's when it was struggling to lose the speed.
Okay, cool.
I can't put the speed brake out after flaps 1. I think flaps 2 stops me doing it, which is fine. But it's letting me at least now. It's keeping the throttle. It is actually keeping the throttle idle while I'm trying to get down to 180 knots. Flaps 2's 215 knots, but I don't actually need flaps 2 in until I'm at my VFS, which is 189. So get it close as possible with the speed brake, then put the flap out, and hopefully that creates enough drag to continue it. Yeah. Slightly below profile now, only a tiny bit. Not enough to care. There you go, flaps 2 automatically put my speed brake in, which is fine because now flaps 2 should give me the bit of drag I need. There we go, 3,000 feet, which is what I'm supposed to be going down to. And it should level off, and I should be able to get down to 160 before I start my final descent in. And my, what was my VAP? I'll have to have a look. VAP's 136. That descent was a lot nicer, but it might be because I changed the descent profile to match what my current cruising was, so it didn't have to increase speed to start the descent sort of thing. Flaps 3 is 200 knots, so happy for flaps 3. And then flaps 4, 5 is 180. I'm only going to flaps 5. We're going to be set to 180, so I know it's a bit early, but just see how it stabilises with the speed. There you go, below 180. Flaps 4, flaps 5. Get it configured, gear down. Got the airfield in sight. VNAV has disconnected. Are we past the point of descent? I think we are. So we're going to start our descent now. Set 136 knots. Fly the jet myself now and hope that the power stays right. I'm going to try and fly profile it's telling me to and see where I end up, but usually when it stays on profile it doesn't handle on RNAV very well. It will descend too early, too far.
Yeah.
It's really weird, the low speed handling on this thing is a little bit sloppy, but then it is low speed, so. Flaps 5, spoilers will be auto deployed, low on the auto brake, manual on the flying, and auto throttles on.
I'm just going to quickly run and get a drink. Yeah.
Copied. There we go. Set it on the VNAV path and see where it puts me. It's still telling me to descend quite high rate and I'm below profile. Yeah, I'm going to stop the descent for a minute. Let's get back on that profile on the right, the glide slope. So maybe I follow the glide slope as opposed to the flight director, because that flight director is definitely wrong. Whereas the glide slope looks, yeah, is right for the RNAV. Okay, maybe that's the problem. Manual levers set to idle. A little bit bumpy. Into the rain. There we go, we're on the glide slope profile. Well, I say glide slope. We're on the descent path for the RNAV at least. Past minimums, continuing. It's a little bit rocky, but that's nothing to go around for. Just holding it off a little bit because we got a little bit below profile. Although we're quite a low jet, to be honest. So 3 red, 1 white is probably about right. A bit like when you go for 3 white, 1 red. 174.
Looking good.
Don't know what's happened to my taxiway textures there. They're black. Something's installed something wrong then.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Something screwed my textures up installing again then.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
That's annoying. You know what that means?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to France. The local time is 12:11 p.m. and it's currently about 12
No, I don't. What
degrees
does it mean?
Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the
Uninstall?
aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to
No,
use
it
caution
means
when
I've got to
opening
now
overhead bins
either do a
and
repair
items that shifted during the
or
flight.
somehow
If this is your final destination,
replace all the
please thank you for
textures
flying
again.
with us.
I don't want to do a
To
repair
maintain
again because that
connection,
causes
we
issue with
encourage you
actual
to check your
scenery.
itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
That's well annoying. It's definitely so. There's something that I've installed. One of the sceneries has replaced a default texture somewhere that I now need to put back. Because I installed quite a few last night, and I had this black texture issue, and I thought it was just those sceneries, but it might have been something before it's done it, and I've not looked at a default airport to find out. Do us a favour, zip up your main texture folder for me.
Texture folder from within the root directory, yeah?
From the root directory, yeah, that, because it'll be that. It'll be a default texture. I can try replace it or repair it using Rex or something to see if I can put a taxiway texture back in, but if it doesn't work I need the whole texture folder to save me doing a reinstall. In hindsight, last time this happened I should have, after I'd fixed it, copied my texture folder so I had it ready to put back, but oh well.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
I don't know, does that look black or does that look just like it's supposed to be a really...
Definitely it's black.
Yeah, it's not like it's supposed to be a really dark texture, that's just a fucked texture, isn't it?
Is it at any other airports? Did you get this at London City?
No, because London City's got scenery. This is default scenery. It's definitely something going on because I've flown here 3 times or 4 times before this, and it's not been like this.
Bye, thank you for a wonderful flight.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye, thank you.
Great job, gentlemen. Bye, thank you for a wonderful flight.
Right, just uploading that to my Google Drive.
Cheers.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.